I had no idea what Miami was. I had no idea about its demographics or its culture. I had never heard of Coral Gables when I moved to Miami in 2000. Well, like all transplants, I had to spend a certain probationary period on the beach. That was 6 months. I moved from the beach to Coconut Grove, where I lived for about a year, and then I moved into Coral Gables with my then fiancée, now wife. As a planned community, Troop 7 was also part of the plan of Coral Gables. George Merrick himself separated out some telephone poles so that the scouts could create a log cabin right on the Granada Golf Course. And although that structure sadly burned down in the 70s, the chimney from that original scout house still remains next to a historic plaque marking its location. At that time, the city of Coral Gables was kind enough to step in and build a proper house for the scouts. And that house remains today. It's a fantastic facility, and for a couple of reasons. One, it provides a meeting place, not just for our troop, but for some of the other troops within the areas. That's where all of the Cub Scouts come together each spring to conduct the Pinewood Derby. So a Pinewood Derby is a race that the Cub Scouts enter into, and the car itself is about 3 inches by 5 inches, just a piece of pine, and the scout and his father usually work together to carve that into a nice looking car, and then it races down a track, and they do it over and over again until they pronounce a winner. What's happening in Scouts, I think, is a balance to a changing world we live in. We talk about community, we talk about citizenship, we talk about honesty and loyalty. And these are concepts that transcend all times. Learning to be a good citizen, learning to be a good community member, and Troop 7 produces Eagle Scouts. They've had a wonderful and consistent group of leaders who have been focused on providing the support that a young man needs to understand the precepts to become an Eagle. I've been very proud to live, work, and play in Coral Gables for the past 20 years. It's given me a home, it's helped me develop my business, and it's given my family a place to truly lay down roots. One of the proudest days of my life was when my son became an Eagle Scout, and it gives me a thrill every time I pass his project, right on the southeast corner of Bird and Granada. And next time you pass it, you might see it. It's a lovely park bench and garden area just across from Granada Presbyterian Church.